Welcome to the podcast for the sisters and bros. It will make you laugh from your head to your toes. Talking about their lives, from the highs to the lows. And the name of the title goes, The Sloppy Joes.
Welcome everyone to the Sloppy Joes Podcast. Happy Tuesday!
Wow!
This is
New
another
series of the Sloppy Joes Podcast.
Huh?
It's a brand new series.
Are we in series 2?
We're in series 50. Yeah, new series every 10, every, few eps. Every
You
5
try and do
eps.
the maths then.
4 eps.
Is it? We're in episode 50, so every 4 eps is a brand new series.
I feel like we should try and implement the idea of a series to it.
Okay.
Because people like a series, don't they? Because it's like, it becomes less daunting than just saying, oh, we've got 203 podcasts. You need to listen to all of them, otherwise you're not going to get the jokes about Joe wearing navy and mustard, for instance.
It should be like a little previously on Sloppy Joes.
Yeah, that'd be good. But
What would you say previously on Sloppy Joes?
We have 1 second from every previous podcast we've ever had, and every week we add to it. So eventually, it becomes previously on Sloppy Joes. Bye, wave Ethan. Do you know what I mean? From the new one. And then eventually we just get this perfectly crystallised 1 hour of 1 second clips. And it's the most unwatchable garbage of all time.
Ethan
That's
James,
the
ladies and
promise.
gentlemen. Ethan, if we were to do a previously on the Sloppy Joes, what information should we put in it?
Previously on the Sloppy Joes, what's the usual tackle that we're going to?
I mean, you'd probably hint about like who we all are a little bit.
Yeah.
You know?
Probably mention about my sort of series of different kind of fitness and supplement regimes that never amount to anything.
Yeah.
You've got a new dog. Joe got a new dog.
Yeah, Joe McGrath. His hair, where is it going? And his weight, where is it coming from?
Well, that's a good point, because season 1 of Sloppy Joes, from 1 to 10, was a lot of Smith making fun of McGrath's weight kind of humour. That was the whole thing.
That was the banter, wasn't it? I've tried to move away from it a little bit.
Have you fuck?
What?
You're still fully on it as much
No,
as
I'm
possible.
not. I've noticed.
You are?
No, I've noticed I'm being a lot nicer, and it's made me feel really good. So
No, really good in yourself.
Yes.
What else would we mention, Ethan?
I think he has been better with that, actually, because those were like the days when you could get away with that kind of humour, but these days, 2024, you can't.
No. What about you?
I think we should mention the fact that we got the World Cup coming up, which is
Take Up World Cup.
So
round of 32. It's episode 2. Big one today. It's the first dessert episode.
Yeah. I think I know clearly who's going to win, and I'll be stunned if it's the other way.
Wow.
In fact, I might not take part.
You always say this.
Huh? We've done it twice.
Yeah, both times you said it.
Have I?
Yeah.
What? Because triple cheeseburger against the... see, the other one was so shit.
Steak bake.
Steak bake.
It's not shit.
Boring. Was always going to be the winner, wasn't it? Triple cheese won.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So you always come into it with this sort of bolshy confidence that the thing you want is the voice of the nation. And so far, you've been right, so I can't really argue it.
I think we've got a case to sue the Rolling Stones.
Okay, we'll get into that.
But not the band, the website.
Rolling Stone.
Rolling Stone. Who came first? The magazine or the band?
I think Jesus, wasn't it?
Maybe. So the Rolling Stone magazine has copied one of our ideas.
You joking?
One of our features.
How have you found out about this?
It's gone quite viral today. It's called Top 100, and obviously we do the top 3. And I think to myself, what the fuck have they got away with this? And I wanted to get your opinion on it, because it's quite apt. I quite like it.
Well, will you tell us what the top 100 is, and we'll do our top 3?
Today, it was released by the Rolling Stone, the top 100 TV episodes of all time.
Episode.
So I was so intrigued to see what came where and where, like, certain favourite TV shows of mine.
Yeah.
So there is, like, sort of Black Mirror episodes dotted throughout.
Fuck off.
What?
Fucking Black Mirror, grow up.
Do you not like Black Mirror?
Fucking garbage.
No, it's not.
There's like
It's not
no.
What do you mean it's garbage?
No, it's not garbage. There's 2 good episodes of Black Mirror. The first one's pretty good, and that's probably it.
Hold on, you said... What are you on about? You went, there's 2 good episodes of Black Mirror.
Yeah, and I realised these
What
are
about
the
that
second one
San Junipero? The lesbians in it.
Oh, great. rubbish. My nan's an iPhone. Fuck off. It's so shit. It's so shit. It's
No,
it's
no,
It's
five-
not
no,
shit. It's not
here's
shit.
what every Black Mirror episode is. 5 minutes of intriguing world building, right? Oh, that's cool. They've got some around for dinner, and hang on a sec. You use your eyes to scan into the house. Oh, interesting. Where will this go? Then 45 minutes of the same things being repeated over and over again. We get it, they're relying too much on technology. We get it, everything gets tracked and sent to a demon in a cloud. We get it. And then the last 5 minutes is quite interesting because he goes, oh my God, I was the demon all along. The middle 45 minutes of every Black Mirror episode is fucking boring.
Fuck off!
What one? What
That's
one?
that's not right.
It is.
You can't get away with just saying
Go on,
that.
then. What are you going to say? What are you going to do about it?
That show and Inside Number 9 are the best for twists in television.
You could possibly accuse Inside Number 9 of being a little bit set up boring punchline.
Where else are you going to get your twists from then?
Well, I
Yeah,
know,
where else do you want your twist from?
I know,
It's like
but
a dance floor.
the problem with it is so often in them there's one twist and it's at the end. And
what
you're
about if
let's
you
wait for
can't
the twist.
see it
Oh, pass
coming?
me the minstrels while I wait for the twist. Let me go on Instagram while I wait for the twist. You need more than one twist.
But
'cause
there's
never
more than
a
one twist.
When you buy a cheese twist, one of the great twists of all time, is it just one twist in the middle, Joe?
You can't compare it to a breadstick.
No, there are twists throughout, and that keeps you engaged from one end to the other. When you watch Black Mirror and it's just beating you over the head with the fact that technology is bad and isn't Boris Johnson silly, God, grow up.
Is there any?
It's the Banksy of TV shows.
Is there any Black Mirror episodes that scared you?
No.
Mine was when they made wasps deadly. Did you ever see that?
I haven't seen that one.
Where they made wasps like a bullet. Do you remember that?
Or not a bee?
Oh yeah, let's get into the weeds on that.
Let's pull me up on that one. I'm sorry, a bee. So this guy, a bit of a fucking head the ball, made like little metal bees, and then he like flew them out and controlled them all, and like killed everyone who was being bad to him. But you wouldn't fucking think it, would you?
Wouldn't think what?
If a bee came in here now, you'd be like,
Was it flying at 600 miles an hour straight through your head?
It's just acting like a bee at first.
Well, I've
what happens? Doesn't it turn into like a machete or something?
Well,
and this is your example of a show that I'm meant to like.
No.
A fucking little metal bee that turns into a machete.
They're doing this.
Sorry, yeah.
They're doing this in real life. They called it.
Who is?
The government with pigeons.
Not pigeons again. Right, moving on.
No,
Top
but
10.
Let's stop. Tell me more. What do you mean? the government
I've
are doing
told.
with
I
pigeons?
think this
He's
is
brought this up before. He thinks pigeons are robots.
the pigeons of Millwall.
Oh yeah, the pigeon detectives.
The stewards, the police pigeons that fly on the stands to keep an eye on crowd trouble at Millwall. So they've called that one.
Well, it's described as a real coup, isn't it?
Nice.
Did you get scared by any of those Black Mirror episodes?
White Bear was great.
What happens in that one again?
Actually, no. If you want scared, well, so White Bear quickly was. I don't want to spoil it, but
Spoil it.
It's about
We all know
18
what
years
happens.
old.
The
No, you don't.
technology
You don't
is
know
bad
there's a twist
for
in this
us.
one. You don't know there's a twist in this one. Actually, it's got nothing to do with technology, has it, Ethan?
I bet you somehow it does. Ethan, take it away.
technology is key to this one. She gets her mind wiped.
Oh, fuck.
Shit, I forgot. No, but hold on. If she
Oh
doesn't,
my god.
if she doesn't get her mind wiped, there's nothing about technology in it.
Bizarre that.
Carry on. Paedophiles.
The other one, if you want something
No, carry on. I can't just point at you and go paedophiles, and then you sort of picked up like you were talking about yourself.
like he's just introduced you on stage.
She's a naughty paedophile, right?
Yeah.
And then there's like a scene.
she's not a pedo. I think she's a child abuser.
What's the difference?
She doesn't love the children. She doesn't want the children.
No,
for
I
that said,
think
she
you
hurts them.
Let's not get right.
I think you should be called a paedophile.
She's naughty. She is a bad person, and then she like goes through this really stressful day, doesn't she, Ethan? Isn't there like a robbery or something? What happens?
Yeah, and basically it's like this day is awful, and it turns out what they do. This is a spoiler, so cut away now. What she does is she relives this day of hell every time she gets her mind wiped, and it's actually a big TV show, and at the end they bring her in front of this audience who are all booing at her and making
Oh yeah,
fun
they
of her.
throw stuff at her. It's like a new form of prison.
Yeah.
Great, me.
Yeah, nothing to do with like Technology or like modern life being all bad. And
Right, all right. Here's one for you. What would you like to see in this top 10?
Now we're talking. Have you ever heard of a TV show called Black Mirror?
No.
One of the best shows there is.
No.
Best you can get. Probably 2 or 3 episodes of Shooting Stars. What's been there?
It's not going to be in there. I've checked no Gogglebox or this morning. Do you know what I think it would be fuming? Like, I think I would be upset if I was in charge of Coronation Street or EastEnders right now.
No single episode of EastEnders or Coronation Street is going to be in like the best telly ever, is it?
The tram, when they crashed the tram, that was one of the greatest TV moments.
Yeah, that was big.
That was huge.
Was it like £1 million that episode as well?
Incredible. Why isn't that in the top 10? It's nowhere near it.
No, I'm being a bit harsh on Black Mirror, by the way, but I just think I just get a bit bored of that format of it. Do you know what I mean?
What I don't like about some of these top like 100.
Can you? Oh, sorry. Go on.
Is that they sort of ease you in a bit and tease you in by some of your favourite shows being like in the 80s and the 70s and the 60s. And then when you get to the top 10, it's just a bit shy.
Is it all like The Wire?
Yeah, well,
and
I've never heard of this show. In at number 10, season 2, episode 6, Atlanta.
Oh yeah, that's what's it? Childish Gambino, isn't it? I think.
In at number 9,
is
The Shield. No, I don't know.
That wrong? Or is that's Community?
In at number 9, The Shield.
Yeah.
With a show called Family Meetings. Shit. Roots in it.
Oh, I tell you what needs to be in there.
Cheers.
The episode, spoiler alert, massive spoiler alert. So if you are watching Succession or haven't seen it yet, cut away now.
I know what you're going to say. Ethan, have you seen it?
I've on to season 4.
Okay, I won't ruin it. I won't ruin it. I'll just say it this way, and everyone who's watched it will know what I mean. The episode on the boat.
Yes.
That's number 14.
That's one of the best episodes of telly I've ever seen. Some of the best acting I've ever seen in my life. That's incredible.
Seinfeld, the contest story is number 5.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Number 4, The Sopranos College. That's season 1, episode 5. I've not seen that.
I must have seen that.
The Leftovers. Never heard of that. In at number 3.
Leftovers. No.
Never heard of that. In at number 2, The Simpsons, The Last Exit to Springfield. Do you remember that one?
Is that where they get stuck on the train?
This is where the Homer Simpson tries to unite the unions, unite the people who work in the power plant to take on Mr. Burns that will allow the nuclear power plant employees to keep their dental plan.
I think I've seen it, but I can't remember anything about it.
Season 4, episode 17. But then number 1, and I can't really read this word out, Ozymandias, Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad, yeah.
Season 5, episode 14. That is a belter.
Of course.
I'm on season 5.
Why are you on the exact episode that is on this list, but you haven't seen it?
I always get to the last season, I just give up.
That's something deeply troubling about that, isn't there?
Yeah.
Wonder what that says about you.
What is this? Every single TV series?
I'm up to season 5 in Breaking Bad, and I've not watched an episode for maybe 9 months because I got upset when someone died who I quite liked.
In real life?
In the show.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
Should we get into Breaking Joe's?
Yeah, bloody hell, that was long.
Well, we just talked
nice.
about it. It was nice. I loved
How are you? How are you doing?
Good. I had a date to myself on Saturday for the first time in April.
Do you think we're in April?
For the first time in April.
What?
For the first time since April.
Fine.
Sorry, did I not say since?
No, you said in, and you said it twice.
For the first time since April, I've not had a Saturday off.
Really?
Or a Saturday to myself.
What's the difference?
Well, some Saturdays are off, but you go and do stuff.
Right.
And really, they're not really off.
No, nothing's off, is it? That's the thing I've learned about adulthood. You're never off. You're always either at work and on. I mean, obviously my work is easy and fun, but like, you know, or you're like, oh, we're visiting this, or it's that birthday, or we've got to look after that, or we're nipping there, and can we just go there for breakfast and then we'll do this. You're never just doing fuck all anymore.
That's what I did on Saturday.
Oh,
I did
so
fuck all. I brought the quilt down from the bedroom. Yeah. Lennon's mum cooked me a lasagna.
Stop.
We had all day.
Stop. Lennon's mum, your mate's mum came around and made you a lasagna?
No.
What in the absolute fetish world is going on here? What do you... So you're at your own house bringing the quilt down. Oh, kitchen. Hello, Lennon's mum. What are you doing?
No, well, I spoke about that. So I went to Lennon's on the Friday.
Right.
I spoke about the fact I'm having a date to myself, and mum was like, do you want lasagna? Because she said, you won't want to be cooking, would you?
Oh no.
And she went, don't want takeaways, they're bad for you. Have my lasagna. Went away with 6 portions of lasagna for 2 of us.
How many made it to Sunday?
We had lasagna. 4 days on the trot of eating lasagna. It was a big old week for McGrath.
So she was.
And she threw in her dal.
What?
She threw in a couple of other dishes as well.
Oh, that's amazing.
Is
it good cooking?
Pickled salad. Oh, fuck it. It's
Really good. The best.
It's really nicest lasagna you've ever had.
Oh.
And it was unbelievable. Do you know when you can just have a spoon of it cold and it's unbelievable? Yeah. Put it in the oven. I made garlic bread. Nice. She gave me a is it 2 meters? 2 meter long baguette. Well, maybe 1 meter. 1 meter.
2 meters is my height. It's
a meter long baguette.
Wow.
We made garlic bread of it. So we did nothing. We watched documentaries, which was a bit scary. In fact, quite depressing. Some of the best documentaries are really sad because you realise people are just evil, aren't they?
Yeah. Because the most interesting stories are the people being mental and horrible, aren't they?
Yeah.
What did you watch documentaries about?
It was someone called A Body Next Door. It's on Sky. I recommend it. Fascinating.
Is that about having a Boddingtons in the pub over the road?
No, not next door. They don't do Boddingtons many places these days. And then I watched About Time, Richard Curtis, 2013. Have you seen it?
No. Is that a film or a doc?
This is a film. It's about a guy who can go into a cupboard, squeeze his hands together, and go back in time to wherever he wanted. But I don't know. There's a couple of flaws in the film, but I don't think that you're supposed to just enjoy it. But I saw flaws.
Call all the flaws.
Well, because his dad told him he can do this. Because every man in the family can apparently go back in time.
Is this a world full of people with superpowers, or is it just seemingly this family?
Just this family.
Right.
So, time travel was weird because you could go back, but you couldn't go back, but you could go back. And there's certain points where you can't go back to, but when you go back, you can't go back to back, but you can go forward a little bit. And whatever you do, don't go back.
Yeah. What do you mean?
To the point before you've had a kid. Because if you go back and your sperm's already hit their egg, the kid changes. But apart from that, it was a lovely story about how you should treasure every day.
Did they make loads of money?
Do you know what he said? Can I say this? Can I give another spoiler away?
No one is ever going to watch this film. No one's ever heard of it.
Richard Curtis.
I'm not saying... What do you mean? Yeah, Richard Curtis.
Love Actually. 4 Weddings and a Funeral. About
People
time.
have seen them.
I like this. And I'm going to try. He was talking about... I basically think I need it. You know, because I'm turning 30 this year. And I know it's not old, but it's kind of like, it's the big 3-0.
Yeah.
I mean, you're nearly... You're 40 what?
Nearly 40. I'm 31. Just.
So we're thinking a lot about time. Do you know what he said? He said what the dad does for happiness.
For a hard what?
For happiness.
Happiness.
He lives every day once, and then just before he goes to bed, he closes his eyes, squeezes his fists, and he lives it again. Think about it. Treasure each minute. Treasure each minute with your best mates, right? Yeah. Think about this. We'll miss this one day.
I think if you had that power, we'd be able to track what days he was going back to, and he'd go back to the initial moment where he first heard Lennon's mum say the word meter long baguette, and you'd relive that 5 minutes over and over and over. I couldn't believe meter long baguette. Meter long baguette.
What would you do if it was recent? If it was just one day in recent memory, you didn't have to live it.
What do you mean I didn't have to live it?
All right, you had to live it. What would you go back to?
Obviously, the FA Cup final.
Really, out of everything. Is that your best day of your life?
What, you said in recent memory.
All right, no, but all right, since you've been alive.
Oh, that's tough. See, would you go down the route of spending more time with someone you may have lost? Or would you go down the route of repeating the best day you've ever had?
You'd repeat the best day.
Would you?
You've lost it.
I'll tell you what I'd like to do again. I talk about this quite a bit. I've mentioned it on the podcast before. This can't be the thing I would actually choose, but the thing that springs to mind instantly is I'd love to go and see The Prodigy live again. But this one specific gig was the best gig I've ever been at. I'd like to revisit that best ever gig.
How old were you?
About 20.
Oh, that's good.
18.
Yeah.
It was at Sonosphere Festival. I've told this story before.
Yeah. It sounded like a great festival.
But the festival wasn't that great because it was all rock music, which I like, but I was less into it then. It was like Iron Maiden, Metallica, and Prodigy were the headliners. But the crowd were really like heavy rockers. But Prodigy were the first night, so everyone had been there since the Wednesday, and the first headline didn't start till the Friday. So everyone's so keen for an act to be on, even though when you're chatting in your tents and around the little fires and stuff, everyone's like, can't be asked to Prodigy. What are they even doing here? They're not a rock band. But when they came on, everyone had all this 2 days of festival energy that they needed to get out. And because when Iron Maiden and Metallica were on, everyone just stood there singing all the lyrics, not getting in mosh pits and dancing, because they didn't really care about Prodigy. It was just pure energy. And just massive mosh pits. Everyone
proper rockers,
crazy.
yeah.
You know, like leather vests with like patches all sewn on them and stuff, bandanas on, like that kind of rockers.
You got to be careful.
It was unbelievable.
My mate Dan's cousin died from headbanging.
Really?
They found him in a tent after a rock festival at the end of the 3 days. Dead. But the coroner?
Coronation Street?
No, not Coronation. Coroner said I couldn't find anything wrong with him. Probably headbanging.
Just smacking his brain around his box?
Yeah, for 3 full days.
Like a sad budgie in a cage. Do you see him doing that?
Yeah. Oh, that's sad,
Isn't it?
Ethan, where would you go back to?
I had a weird moment not too long ago where it was about 2 a.m. and I wasn't feeling very good. And all the lights were off. And then...
I don't know what's good.
And then,
so you want to go back to that?
And then I played Arrival of the Birds by the Cinematic Orchestra, right? And then I put the light on in the bedroom, and I played the music. I closed my eyes and I walked down the darkness of the hallway whilst the song was playing. And then whilst I kept my eyes closed, I looked towards the light like this, my head angled, whilst my eyes are still closed. So the light, you could still have a little bit coming through your eyes. And it felt like I was looking at the sun and the birds were flying around. And I had like a moment of inner peace for about a minute. That was nice.
So you'd just relive that over and over again?
So just in my bedroom at 2 a.m, standing, looking at the light. That was nice, yeah. Apart from that, when I got backstage with Bastille, when I first got back through there,
that was good.
That's a hell of a moment.
Now we're talking, brilliant.
I thought, I can't believe I fucking swindled this.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
And then
the moment
when the band came round and I was offering champagne, I was thinking, this is what they do, and I'm just tasting what they get to do now, and then I'm part of it. And I'm not supposed to be part of it, but for a brief moment it felt like I was. That was quite special.
That's cool.
That's good.
Yeah.
So, which food review would you go back to?
I don't know. There's been a couple of great days, Great days. When does it start?
What?
The 24 hours.
Midnight.
Oh,
the night.
'cause I've had some great days that I wouldn't want to end at midnight.
No, it starts at midnight. It starts at 12:01.
But then it must mean it ends at midnight.
Well,
so you're asking...
No, it ends when you go to sleep. Let's do it differently. It starts when you wake up and it ends when you go to sleep. Yeah, Thursday to Monday. Some weekends. Bloody hell. Although a lot of looking in the mirror.
I'll go with Daryl's 21st then.
What happened?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Daryl's 30, by the way. Round of applause for Daryl.
Oh yeah, it's his birthday today, isn't it?
Yeah, can't wait. I'm going for a Jamaican after this. How's the dog?
Good. Lizzie's downloaded a new app.
You can't call her that.
He's made that joke twice off air.
Yeah, no.
But you got to let him have it.
But he did just go straight to Lizzie's downloaded the new app, which did kind of work that time.
What's the new app?
It's called Doggy Time.
Fucking hell. Yeah, do you drive to a disbanded car park? Would you ever do that?
Dogging? Not on like an official premises.
Does dogging mean you get involved or you watch?
I think you could like
get involved.
Are you in your car?
Yeah.
And you just wank in a car?
And that's not wanking. He's having sex.
Yeah, but isn't someone like... I always thought it was like a drive-in cinema, but you're all in a circle, and one couple are just in the middle, and then you just pull the head off it.
Can you go to these places? Are they like
you can.
promoted?
Not promoted. It's not on like Skiddle.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Is it promoted?
Yeah.
It's not on Ticketmaster with the in-demand prices.
Because when
Joe's there, the tickets get boosted up to 340 quid there, don't they?
When I turned the telly on the other day,
oh God,
and inevitably the remote was on the carpet floor when I dropped it there, that's
lucky, because if it wasn't where you'd left it, that would be fucking terrifying, wouldn't it?
However weird.
Since you live by yourself.
The attraction came on. Okay, give us a second. And one of the facts they gave was they said we were talking about intercourse in a car.
Okay.
And they said, she says, so did you have intercourse in a car? And they're like, oh yes. And it goes to the little like story thing, the little story cutaway.
Yeah.
And apparently over 52% of Brits have, and it's illegal, so everyone should be in jail.
Just to shag in a car?
It's illegal to shag in a car.
But not dogging.
What's the difference?
Well, that's illegal.
No, because you can shag in a car and you can't...
Dogging's illegal.
Oh yeah, dogging's illegal.
That is what dogging is.
What if you just shag in a car and no one watches?
Yeah.
Does it make a noise?
That's what dogging is, just in public, in a public place, or like not on your property, having sex in a car. If you want to have sex in your car in your garage, that's legal. You look like you're thinking through some events of your life going...
Well, have you never had sex in a car?
I don't think I have. What, me? What car am I going to do it in? I can't do it in a Peugeot 208, can I? Can barely get my fucking phone out my pocket in one of them, let alone anything else.
Tell us about Doggy Time then.
Doggy Time. It's a new app that Lizzie's downloaded. If you want to just sort of scroll through...
Can I add her on there?
You can see what we're getting up to.
If this is just a calendar, all you fuckers have got is calendars.
Yeah.
All you do is calendars. Oh my God, Ethan.
What is it? What's it tracking there?
This is... What's going on? Just let the dog live. Right, so the last entry was 10 hours ago, so that is...
No, that's the first one.
That's the first one, so that's 7:15 a.m.
Yeah.
Elizabeth, I love how she's put a full name there, by the way. I won't read it out, but why is she... 10 hours ago, eat. 10 hours... 5 minutes later, the dog wheezes. 10 minutes later, the dog goes for a walk. 5 minutes into the walk, the dog has a shit. 2 hours later, the dog has a sleep. 3 hours later, the dog's back outside, has a wee. However, in 20 minutes' time, has another accident, which is a shame. She's just got it all that. She has a wee. Another 10 minutes, she eats. Fucking she's greedy. It's like me. 15 more minutes, she's back out for a walk. So what? She's back out for a walk?
It's just tracking basically every movement of the dog.
And do you have to do this?
No, you don't have to. Lizzie signed us up for premium.
How much?
60 quid a month.
What do you want to achieve with this?
I asked her that. It's not. So it's not 60 quid a month, by the way.
In 3 months' time, when you go, oh bloody hell, what did she do on Monday the 11th? It's good because you go, oh,
it is, but also, I don't know. I said this to Lizzie. I said, what is this for? And she said she wants to track the ratio of eat while we're training her, because she's still doing. We've seen she's still having accidents.
Yeah.
We want to sort of work out what like her patterns are, so that we can make sure we get her outside at the right time, so she doesn't have any accidents.
So you might see that she has accidents at the same time each day.
Yeah, so
that makes sense.
Like, between 5:30 and 6, she's done a wee inside 3 days in a row. So what we're going to do, 5:25, we'll take her outside and leave her out there, or be out there with her until 6. So she does that way. But it's too much. Is
it going all right? Are you enjoying it?
We only started today.
No, the dog.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
It's really good.
But have you met other dog walkers yet? They can be interesting.
They're horrible. Why are they all horrible?
Are they?
They're just...
Some are a bit... They're a bit shit,
I don't mean horrible as in nasty. I mean just weirdos. Aren't they?
Who?
Be
Who
honest.
are you talking about?
I don't know the names, do I?
Give a description of the dog.
They're not about the dog. They're always just like telling you stuff. They think because you've got a dog, and maybe it's because I'm new to it and I've not gone full dogger yet. But when you like bump into them and they go, we've got 3 at home, and I'm like, fine, just walk past me. They go, oh, how old? Yeah, what you feeding him? It's a girl. All right, yeah, sorry, what you feeding him? told you it's a girl. Like, just fucking asking me my whole life story because I've got a dog. Don't mean I want to know you. We're just sharing a pavement. You probably...
That's true, but you've got a puppy dog.
Yeah, but get over it.
I actively have seen certain people in certain areas of the park I was about to walk into and just do a Yui.
Why? Because you know them. See, I'm meeting all these people for the first time. You've had Buck for how long?
5 years.
And we're walking roughly in the same park. So you probably know...
I know
the deep details on these folks.
I know who went, what timings to avoid.
Really?
Yeah, I know certain people go out at 7:20. You won't catch me in there till at least 7:45. If I know, because I know they do odd days as well. They don't often always walk it in that one park.
Really?
You know the full route. The balls out there.
Like what? Wow. Don't say what they did. Who they are. But.
They love gossip, but like it's 7:10 a.m.
Yeah, I need to brush my teeth.
A.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stink.
Yeah.
You know, I've not brushed my teeth properly either. I do what I call the 3 pumps and out. Have you ever done this?
I think Ethan can only do that, he said.
What the hell? That was the... What the hell? What a fucking horror film that was for everyone.
I accidentally clicked the wrong button
Before I walk the dog, I don't fully brush my teeth. Is that weird?
What's 3 pumps and out?
Right, you do... What are they called? Your silers.
Go on.
1 pump.
No.
2 pump.
No, let's not move on from that yet.
I remember your molars.
Nice. And then what's the next one's called?
Your fangs.
No. There's another one between molars and...
I've not been to the dentist since 2011.
Why?
Can't be asked. Bang, bang, 3 pumps.
What do you mean 3 pumps?
Ha, ha, ha. Lefty, do the top 2. Righty, do the top 2. Lefty, do the top 2. And I might do that 3 times.
So you're just going scrunch, front, scrunch?
Yeah. Spit.
And then spit, and then you're out. And then you come back and you brush them again. And you brush it. How do you brush?
Like an animal.
Because I
go through.
Animals don't brush their teeth.
I go through a toothbrush a week. With the force I brush. That's why I think I'm so good at brushing my teeth. With the force, I need to get Becky. I need to get Becky to show you. I don't buy electric. I don't buy electric because I'd ruin them. I had a good electric one once and I ruined it.
What are you on about?
I go to town on
No,
my
but
teeth.
that's not. Go on. It's pressing so hard.
So hard.
Ripping gum. The gums are just flying around the room. Just shards of gum flying everywhere.
And then I. But here's the thing that dentists don't tell you, because they try and sell you stuff.
Right.
Just when you got a bit of time to yourself, just let your tongue do some of the work. I tongue my teeth quite regularly.
What, like?
Can you get in your little?
Are you trying to get bits of food out from between the teeth, or are you just rubbing them like it's a toothbrush?
I'm trying to get some plaque away. They call it plaque, don't they?
Yeah.
Get that out. Why do you need some fucking dentist to get it out? It's you. Tongue's the strongest muscle in your body, isn't it? True or false?
I don't know in what way it would be. Per square inch? Because, I mean, I'll be honest, I don't think I could squat 100 kilos with my tongue.
It's true. Yeah, well, if there was loads of tongues.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But no, if you got an arm's worth of tongues, you could.
Right.
Can you Google that?
Yeah, you can. You definitely can. Will it?
No. Can you Google the strongest muscle in your body?
Yep.
So I just do that and I'm fine. And then I'm out, walk the dog.
But you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be pressing that hard.
Why?
Because it rubs the enamel off your teeth.
Enamel.
Do you not believe there's enamel on the teeth?
Enamel.
That's some big conspiracy, is it? Having enamel on your teeth. I mean,
they feel all right.
Yeah, I'm not knocking. I'm not saying they would. You don't. Your teeth look good, but I just mean you shouldn't be going through a brush a week.
I just love it. I love going to town on it.
Wow.
Twice a day, vigorously.
Well, 3 times a day.
Yeah, 1 little mini one and 2 big uns.
Do you brush the cheeks?
Huh?
When you're brushing your teeth, do you brush your cheeks?
As in, like, under the skin of your cheeks?
Yeah, inside your cheeks.
Huh?
Do you brush the roof of your mouth?
Yeah. Sometimes.
Do you brush your tongue?
Yes.
Do you brush between your teeth and round the gums underneath your tongue?
No.
Do you brush that on there?
No.
Okay.
Do you?
Yeah.
Really?
Try to. Yeah.
I try to.
I do. Yeah.
The strong. We're not far. It's not the tongue, but it's called the meseta, which is the bit that is used for chewing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ethan, what you been up to, mate?
Bloody hell.
Wanting to live more
Okay.
has been on the list recently.
As in, wanting to be dead less.
Yes, that's exactly how I'd put it.
Brilliant.
So what can we do to help, and what do you want to set some? I think we should set some goals. Maybe
trying to organise a big walk with my friends. That might help. When I went to Todmorden. When I went to Todmorden, I really felt alive, and I put a message in the group chat saying, I want to live more, I want more adventure. My car is my chariot, and the world is my kingdom I want to invade, or something along those lines. Something like quite quick like that.
Really quick.
And
something quite quick like that.
And that's where I'm at the minute.
So you want to do things? So sorry, can I just get to the bottom of what
swimming?
You mean?
Maybe.
So you don't mean you used to want to die and now you don't. You don't mean that, do you?
I don't want to die. I want to
live more.
As in, like,
more.
Do more. Feel alive.
Why are you sending me and him under now? I know what he means.
I don't know what he means.
He wants to do more activities
that make you feel like you really live it.
Yes.
Right.
For example, you don't want to do solo activities, do you? Because you've got a little bit of time tonight. I thought you could do something.
What like?
I said the cinema, but he hates the cinema.
I hate the cinema. I hate films.
Well, so do you want to do stuff that feels exhilarating and exciting? Go and visit some places.
Go what?
Go and visit some places.
Like where?
Well, I really
Buxton.
loved Buxton's good.
I
could go 15 miles away and it's just a little town.
Yeah, but you can get there easy.
Yeah, but
it's not just a little town.
What is it? What else is it?
It's a great city.
It's not a city.
But it's a great town.
It's one of the. It does do good water.
How far?
15 miles.
I was watching Paul Whitehouse.
You're joking.
The other day, and I turned the telly on and I put the remote down straight away.
What would it be like for you if your two favourite TV shows collided, Naked Attraction and Paul Whitehouse Goes Fishing?
Well,
they were just there in the nude.
That was basically this show. It was Whitehouse just getting himself out there in the rivers and that, and he was talking about how we've pumped all this sewage into the rivers, and it made me think,
I'd love to pump some sewage into the rivers. Is that what it made you think?
Can I go, is Buxton feasible then if it's all filled with sewage?
But it's...
Do you think Buxton is a river?
No. Buxton's a town. What are you talking about, you?
No, I thought it was a water source somewhere.
No, it is. There is a little Buxton water supply where the locals go and fill up their jugs.
And also Buxton water. That's from Buxton
water.
But go on.
Got Go Ape.
Yeah, you'd love Go Ape.
I'd love that. I'd love to go back to Newcastle and go to the Beamish Museum as well.
I'm sorry, but I can't help but feel like there's two people in our lives that will want to do more with it. Ethan and Dom.
That's a good point.
Dom's not here anymore.
He's back literally.
Can we reveal that yet? That he's not here anymore.
Yeah, he's back in a few days.
We revealed it on the last episode.
That he's not coming back.
No, he is coming back.
Oh, he's coming back.
Would you and Dom go to Go Ape together?
If you're there recording it for Patreon, yes, I would.
No, I wouldn't be. I'm busy.
What, in my free time? No, probably not.
I think you should do. You should climb a mountain.
Well. No, I think I'd die.
Okay.
Well, this has been nice.
So what is it that you want to do? What would you like to do? You don't want to do
golf.
You don't want to do foot golf. You don't want to climb a mountain. You don't want to go to Buxton because of all the sewage. But what is it? What is it in your head that you'd like to do?
Yeah, well, I guess it's just one of them, then, really. Might get some more friends.
That'll be good.
Yeah.
Well,
probably get them at
classes.
Glasses, yeah, I need the new glasses because they fell off when I was talking to someone.
Anyway, me and Ethan did something today.
What?
Well, I know you're extremely busy working here, so we didn't invite you.
What have you done?
And I was invited last minute to try my fabulous chicken burger. We've eaten it, Joe. We had a bite of it. In fact, the head chef was there, Carl. And he He invited me down, and this is God's honest truth. I invited Ethan last minute because I knew he had a day off. Didn't I, Ethan?
Yes.
You could have fucking ran it over my desk, couldn't you?
I could have. To be fair, I did think that, but you were like giving it. Oh, Ugarte, Amadialo. You love it. You love it.
I was giving it to Ugarte, was I?
Yeah, you love it.
I could have probably spared 20 minutes for my lunch break to come and.
It was a lengthy process.
No, it wasn't.
How long did it take, Ethan?
A lengthy period of time.
What? You two have already lied to me twice today, so you can shut up.
Lie is a strong word.
All right, we'll get into that when we get to the 9 out of 10 Club World Cup.
Anyway, I was invited by the chef.
What time were you there?
3.
I could have done that.
You generally should have said.
I should have said. I didn't. Hi Joe. Please invite me to a thing I don't know is fucking happening, please. P.S. If anything else imaginary comes up, please invite me to that as well. I should have said. How would I know it was happening?
You were at work.
You were at work. On the clock.
I maybe could have spared 20 minutes.
That's true.
It's only around the corner.
The piss. Couldn't bring all 3 of us there to eat a taster burger.
Of course you could.
How would we have shared it?
How did you share it between 2 of you?
We'll cut it all up, true.
Oh, right. Wonder if you could have cut it up.
It was difficult, though, wasn't
Joe,
it was
don't look at him like he's going to be able to convince me that you can't share a burger between 3 people.
Anyway, here's my
We
day.
already did share it between 3 people, so it'd be 4.
Who's Carl?
The chef.
So we could have cut it in 4. That's way easier than 3.
I hardly got a bite after 3, did I?
No, I hardly got about. I eat a full one afterwards just to calm myself down.
Right,
He didn't.
He had a full burger, yeah.
So there was loads to go around then.
Well, no, because I needed the full one.
He made
And
it
a
back.
quart and a third.
I'm bringing you on a special date, me and you. I'm buying you it and wings. So we've got.
Remind us what this is.
Right, so if you wouldn't mind.
I honestly can't believe you didn't invite me to that. Why did you not think to ask me if I wanted to come, Ethan?
It wasn't my place to ask.
Or did you?
That generally is my fault. I am sorry.
Did you say to Joe? Oh, but what? I wonder if Joe would want to come.
Yeah.
What did he say?
Hold on. Hold on. No, you didn't.
What did he say when you asked him?
Well, I always asked to just be a cameraman, and then I ended up eating it. So
he was filming me, by the way.
Will you? Is this for patrons?
Add in the video now.
Is this for patrons?
No, it's not for patrons. It's just for my own socials. I generally he was filming me.
I was just asked to film, and then I got offered some food, so I ate it.
No, yeah, but I can't. I don't need 2 cameramen. Anyway, so that was my little review of it. Let me just recap what's happening. Yard and Coop, one of Northern Quarter's oldest restaurants, it's 10 years in July. They have picked 4 sort of foodie heads to go head to head against each other to pick a dish. No, to create their ultimate chicken burger.
Yeah.
I don't say I create a dish. It's got to be a chicken burger. So let me read out some of our rivals. Please, can we just batter these lot?
Well, we have read them out already.
Have I read them out?
We read them out last week.
Did we?
Yeah. Read it again, though.
What they're actually cooking?
Yeah.
Robbie Reviews is cooking a California barbecue, slow cooked beef, crispy bacon, California barbecue sauce with bourbon barbecue slaw.
Okay, maybe you just.
I think I just read out what I'm cooking.
You told us another one because one was just like a chicken burger with sriracha mayo on it, or something. Maybe you were just sort of reminiscing.
Yeah. Right, so here's who I'm up against.
That sounds delicious.
That's Robbie Reviews.
But chicken and beef don't really go, does it?
Yeah, fuck off. MCR Foodie. By the way, I want to batter all these. MCR Foodie, like in a competitive way, not physically. The ultimate comfort food with hash browns, cheese, pickles, bacon, and spicy mayo.
Oh, that sounds good.
Boring.
That sounds lovely. And also, that's going to win because it's dead easy to make.
No. Laura Kate Lucas, who is like a fashion icon, has gone for the pickleback burger. It is everything pickled. Frickles, which are like deep fried pickles. Maple whiskey sauce. Pickled pineapple, creamed corn, and hot sauce.
No chance. No chance. Creamed corn, pickled pineapple. What are you doing?
Welcome to my crispy salt and pepper duck in hoisin sauce chicken burger. And that... Can I just tell you what, Ethan?
You did read it out last week.
No, but this changed. It's changed.
So can I tell you what it was?
Yeah.
It was a bun with a curry mayo, a katsu mayo.
Gone. Too complicated.
A crispy seaweed.
Still there.
Chicken piece.
Yeah.
Crispy duck.
Yeah.
Hoisin sauce. Bun.
So let me tell you what happened. Go with me on this, Ethan. So he goes, Here's what I've done. I've redeveloped it in my mind. Right?
You did or he did?
Carl did. He said, with the duck, what do you get with the ducks? You get cucumbers. So he's put cucumbers on a burger. But guess this, he's brined these cucumbers.
Wait a sec. Hang on a second. No one's ever done this before. Pickled cucumbers on a burger? That's never been done. He's just put pickles on it!
No, he hasn't, has he, Ethan?
No.
He's put cucumbers that are brined in sesame oil and soy sauce. So it doesn't bright. They've got this quite fragrance on it. So it goes. Bun, cucumbers, a little bit of sauce, chicken
What's the
thigh.
sauce?
The hoisin. We're just going hoisin all the way.
Any mayo?
Hoisin sauce. We tried it. It doesn't really work.
Okay.
The cucumbers do the balance. And then it is crispy seaweed combined with salt and pepper, onions and peppers, which give the surface to it. And do you know what he's done so well? And I didn't think he was going to do it as much. The crispy duck, Joe.
Is it amazing?
It was.
There's a lot of this as well.
It was a lot.
Have you got a picture? Can I see?
Yeah. Joe, Ethan, have you got it? Have you got one on you? I got one.
Yeah.
It's like, but then he went. So we tried the first burger.
So what's the game here?
So us four are going head to head in a month to try and see who can get the most sales.
Okay.
We're going to have weekly updates, which Ethan's going to get emailed to him, and then we're going to read them out on the Sloppy Joes.
So what's your burger? What are they all called? That's crucial.
It literally has my face next to it, so you'll know on the menu.
Okay.
Has my face next to it. Please go. If you're a patron, by the way.
What are the names of them all? Sorry, just so we can.
So we have got
work out who's going to do well.
California Barbecue.
Great name.
The MCR, the Manchester Big Mac. The Pickleback Burger, and mine's just called. We decided to call it what it is.
So you named it with him today.
Yeah, salt and pepper hoisin duck. That's what mine's called.
Takeaway.
Takeaway's key.
Takeaway's nice.
So, but Carl's like, yeah, but they've all gone for like very broad names.
Yeah.
Say what's on yours. Crispy duck. You know what was genius? Carl was like eating it. All right, this was burger number 2, and he went, "Give me a minute." He came back with a new burger. He said that it wasn't 1 minute. It was about 5 minutes later. He said, I took the duck out of the oil 1 minute early. Joe, he knew.
Changed everything.
Wasn't it so much better, Ethan?
It was less chewy, wasn't it?
Yeah. Can I take you out then to try it?
Yeah.
On me.
I'd love to.
On me. So if you're in Yarda Coop, go and eat it. It's called. You'll see my name and you'll see my face next to it. Let's try and beat these. The power of the Sloppy Joes.
Yeah, I think we can do this. Yarda Coop, Northern Quarter, Manchester. Brilliant.
So we're hungry. Should we do the World Cup?
Should we get into the World Cup? Yes, this is the 9 out of 10 Club World Cup. Play the jingle.
Oh, that's definitely 9 out of 10. Definitely. Oh, that is sensational!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 10. Here we go then. So it's it's still the round of 32, but it's the second week, the second fixture of the World Cup. Now, there has been some scheduling issues because there were meant to be 2 features in this episode. Instead, there's only going to be 1.
Yeah.
Because, to put it frankly, Gales have let us down on the ham and cheese croissant.
Well, we need to do it right.
We
can't just pick any old ham and cheese croissant because the Gales one was perfection.
Yes, so we are parking that until next week's episode. But for this week, we've got our first ever dessert episode, and today is the head-to-head. It's a big head-to-head. This we've got the Krispy Kreme original glazed donut versus the Terry's chocolate orange.
I mean, you could have already had one of these each.
Yeah, well, you look, it was good because I was working, obviously, so you really took the sort of weight.
What is your problem?
You took the pressure off me by going out and getting these for us.
We got 3 out of the 4 items.
Well, so I went to look at Gales online because you didn't want to obviously go in store for some reason because you were too busy doing it.
So far away.
It's on King Street.
That's far.
Okay. And when you're in the pub, it's even further. So you two didn't want to go there. But so I went to order it online. They didn't have any of the ham and cheese croissant online. Then you came back and you said, I've got everything else sorted. And show what you'd got. So we want the Terry chocolate orange, and this is what you brought.
We could only find the packets.
The little minis, which is obviously the same flavour, but it's not the same experience, is it?
That's true.
So I went to Morrison's or Co-op or wherever it was, and I've managed to find a Terry's chocolate orange.
Ethan, do you want to come around and grab a piece of the donut?
And the crucial thing with the chocolate orange, hang on a second, it always feels like it's been done.
Oh, just do it anyway. For
You
the
have
crack.
to smack it to get it going.
So, if you don't know what we're going to do, we break it down into 5 different votes. Every single slopper gets a vote.
Yeah.
And then there are 2 of categories that you can vote. One of them is on our Instagram. Go and find it, Sloppy Joe's Podcast. Go and vote on there. You'll see it randomly throughout the week. Why is it randomly? Because we record on different days.
So let's taste these.
Patrons as well. Get on Patreon. Go and sign up. £3 a month. It is the best value for money out there. It's over 700 members. We've got loads of great stuff coming up. And we already released a whole load of exclusive in the last 2 weeks, and you can get your own vote on the 9 out of 10 Club World Cup. And just briefly, I'm organising a Sloppy Joe's Patreon meetup where we all go eat that chicken burger just to bump my numbers up a bit.
Unbelievable.
I mean, it'll cost you 20 quid because I'm not.
How much is it?
Well, I'm going to do a deal where you get like a beer and a drink, beer and the burger for 20 quid. It's not bad, is it? Burger, chips and a drink. 20 quid, no quarter.
It's not too bad, is
and
it?
to meet me and I did advertise Joe and Ethan coming.
So we all get 1 vote each. Me, you, Ethan, and the public vote and the Patreon vote all count for 1 vote. So it's best of 5. So if you get 3 votes, whichever gets 3 votes wins. Ethan, did you take a little piece of this?
Slide me a piece of that on there, please. Who wants the middle bit of the Terry's chocolate orange?
You can have it.
No, I don't want it. You can have it. Ethan, all I'm hearing from you is I don't have a fucking clue here. What's going on?
I genuinely believe the original Krispy Kreme donut is the best donut in the world.
That's such an incredible thing to say.
But
It's crazy.
But I also believe... I don't know if you can get anything better in the chocolate world than the Terry's chocolate orange.
Okay, now this is like your big finale then, isn't it?
This is I genuinely don't know what I'm going to write in the next 10 seconds.
This is like Man United Liverpool in the 3rd round of the FA Cup.
I don't know how I'm going to decide this. I don't want to be random. I need a little think, please.
Right. Would it be good if this sort of decision is taken out of your hands? Because I think I fully know what's better.
Do you want to reveal the Patreon vote
yes,
first?
The Patreon vote was extremely close. Extremely close. With hundreds of votes on our Patreon, we can reveal that with 42% of the vote, meaning the yeah, all right, let me go the right. It was just the first one. With 58% of the vote,
yep.
The Terry's chocolate orange.
Okay. And also, I can now reveal the Instagram vote with 56% of the vote, winning again a close battle. The Terry's chocolate orange.
No.
So once again, we're in a position where we need to all disagree with our fans, the viewers, the sloppers, that the Terry's chocolate orange isn't as good as the Krispy Kreme.
I think Ethan should go next.
Do you know what it's come down to? I was thinking value for money. I voted for Terry.
Unbelievable.
Right, so it's a clean sweep.
It's a clean sweep. Stop drawing penises every time. That one's got veins on it.
I think this is I think to bet a Krispy Kreme, if it was up against any other dessert kind of piece, it could have just.
So the unfortunate look at the draw.
I mean, this is why it's the best of the best, Ethan. We're trying to find a 10 out of 10 food here. That's the aim of the World Cup.
Terry's chocolate orange can go far. I don't think a Krispy Kreme against some of the other big boys.
You put Krispy Kreme against I don't even know, a bolognese or a lasagna or a garlic bread.
We've probably had so far in the first 2 rounds. We've had the big boys of the World Cup, haven't we? We've had the Brazils, the Frances.
You say that, but let me tell you what's coming up next week. So, of course, we've postponed the sausage roll from Greg's versus the ham and cheese croissant.
That's shite. That's proper Austria versus Ecuador.
You're joking.
What the hell? Are we all forgetting?
They're not winning the World Cup.
Are we all forgetting what cultural movement we had here on this podcast when we ate the Gales ham and cheese croissant? Are we forgetting?
Changed everything.
You are forgetting, Ethan. You're forgetting it. Your head was gone. You couldn't believe how nice it was. In fact, I think that's going to go far.
Well, it does well in the world of croissant, but the world of croissant can't compete on the big stage, can it? It's like, for example, Australia will conquer Oceania in their whatever sport, innit? But they're up against fucking New Zealand and that kind of
Name
tackle.
a country who they're up against.
This is like I told you. This fixture's like Austria, Ecuador.
In the cup, in the Oceania Cup.
Qualifying.
Who are Australia going to play? Don't Google it either. He's googling it.
No, I'm not googling. What? So it's like Australia against the Philippines.
He's Googled it.
I haven't. Or Indonesia or something.
Up next week is Greg's sausage roll versus ham and cheese croissant, obviously, and Reese's peanut butter cups versus squashes.
Oh, it's a good
Two brilliant confectioneries.
When's the next one where you're like, read out one where you're stunned?
But sorry, our squashes going to go all the way. You're bigging it up.
This way.
It's a good fixture. But again, this is weak tackle. This isn't it.
Let's just get all the way to the final.
I'll tell you what's a big week. Mac and cheese bites versus cheesy garlic bread. That's huge. That's absolutely monumental.
Fuck you know. I need a shit.
And talk about worlds colliding. The two ultimate side pieces. Yorkshire pudding versus onion bhaji. I cannot wait.
Oh God!
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, God.
The only podcast where Yorkshire pudding goes head to head with an onion bhaji.
Mighty meaty Domino's pizza versus the buffalo chicken wing.
Oh, fucking hell.
What a day! We've got so many big things coming up.
Where did we get the buffalo chicken wing
And of
from?
course, what may be the king of drinks, Coca-Cola versus Guinness. That's still to come as well.
Can I ask?
We've got a lot going on.
Can I ask who, if you're going to bet early on, who do you think is going to win the World Cup?
I think, for me, and I've realised this because when we did it on air and all sorts, I think poppadoms and pickle tray is the best food on earth. I think
do you know what we're going to do? I think it's going to go head to head with duck. I think
that's on there.
Duck's not on there. Fucking better be.
When have we done duck?
Remember, we had it was really all self-combust.
I might need to revisit some things here because I feel like there's another mistake as well.
What?
Because we've got sour cream Pringles versus Doritos hot salsa. They're meant to be one.
Oh, you're proper FIFA, aren't you? Proper corrupt.
How am I corrupt?
We'll get to it. We've got to definitely have duck in the race.
Yeah, well, I'll go back and look at that original list and rework it. But all the ones that we've done so far should definitely be here, so there's no problems there.
Right, everyone. Thank you for watching. See you on Friday.
Bye.
Bye.